Here we are. We're at week 2 of Farmall, and it's filling in. A lot more people this week.
Sunny and not raining and not cold and not muddy.
Exactly. So we're gonna give it another go in the beginner class. 49 minutes is the goal. We'll see if we can do it. Welcome back, folks. It's week 2 of the Farmall Hill Mountain Bike Challenge. We're here to hang out with you again, and we're riding along with you. So stick around. We'll have some fun. Okay, here we go again. We'll see if we can pace this better this week. Again, I found myself following this gentleman in the orange shirt with the yellow bike. I'm gonna have to ask him his name because it feels like I followed him all last week, and I'm gonna follow him again all this week. This downhill is so fun. It's no brakes, and I watched the GPS top out at 30 miles an hour. There's a lot of people. So if you remember from last week, the course is 5 miles, and it's got about 950 feet of climbing on it. So the race has 3 classes. There's a expert class which races 3 laps, a sport class which races 2 laps, and then the beginner class which we're racing in is just 1 lap. If I think about it, I'm gonna jump this rock next week. Okay, good start. Better than last week. I feel like I'm in the same spot I was last week.
Looks like we're doing the same thing.
I know.
What idea was this?
Gigi's up here just ahead on the left with the other camera. She got a little adventuresome and wandered out onto the course. Hi, honey. Thank you everybody for hanging out and for subscribing and liking the video. We super appreciate it. This racing thing is kind of new to us, and it is a lot of fun, even though it is extremely difficult.
Okay, we're doing well. We're catching the back of the two leopards.
So there was, I think, 108 starters tonight. That was about 30 more than there was last week in the rain. So the course did feel a little bit more crowded.
Okay, that was the back end of the two leopards.
I love this section.
Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun. Go ahead, man, if you want to go. Go ahead. Woo!
I was feeling much better this week than I was last week, and I was actually able to pass a few people.
Thank you. Woo!
I was so over the limit last week, I didn't do any jumping at all. This week I actually was hitting jumps and going off drops, and I was just generally having a grand old time out there.
Heart rate. Check. 176. Feel? Not so bad. Okay. Two in, three to go.
Up we go. So when we race next week, I am determined to jump this. I wimped out again this week, though.
Okay. Woo! Need to be like Dory. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
As you come out of this berm on the right-hand side, there's this big jump that I just rode around again. I should just go off of it because the landing is perfect. Oh, so after the race, Gigi and I, we were wondering how I ended up so dirty. This is how.
Shit. All right, I don't feel like I'm gonna puke at this section this week.
Oh.
Ooh, saved it. I thought I was going down.
Oh, what is this? Come on, come on. Get it, guys, going. I'm a roadie. This is too much.
All right, it was much easier this week.
Last week we rode around this log over, but this week they put some logs there, forced us to go over top of it. It wasn't an easy one.
I don't like that I had to ride over that.
I almost bit it right here coming up. It kind of just drops off real quick, and it was a huge compression at the bottom of the hill.
Ooh. Ouch.
I thought I was going down.
Wasn't watching it. Big compression there.
Oh, and there's more climbing. And more climbing.
It's only a mile and a half left, guys.
Did I mention there was some more climbing? This hill was so steep. Last week I ended up walking it, but this week I stayed on the bike and worked my way to the top. But you can tell how steep it is. Everybody's just kind of weaving their way a little bit, crawling a little bit. Somebody gets off and walks here. It was definitely not an easy hill. I don't know what the grade was, but it was definitely not easy. I think it's called John's Hill.
Good climb, guys. We're with pretty much the same group we started with. There needs to be more cowbells out here.
Hey, look, there's Gigi standing on the side again. Y'all should post in the comments and tell her she needs to try this course.
I got this, but this hill hurts.
I wanted to walk. But hey, fist bumps to the crowd. Hey, look, there she is again. It's like she was following me or something.
So sorry to those hoping for a stream to this. We had no cell service. That works.
So last week in the wet, and because I was absolutely exhausted at this point, this drop was 100% a no-go. This week we looked at it before the race, and here we go. Down we go, and then we were able to take the little shortcut up the steep hill. It's way faster.
I don't know what place we're in, but I feel like this is way better than last week. Oh, that didn't sound good.
And since we did the first drop, well, heck, we might as well do the second one.
All right, we did all the drops.
So this one gentleman got away from me here on this section, and then we hit this downhill, and I caught right back up to him. I decided, who needs brakes? Of course, by this point, I was completely burnt. And here, momentarily, I get completely dropped.
Good job, good job, good job.
So as we come into the finish line this week, we finished 16 out of 24 overall in the beginner category, 49 minutes and 31 seconds. That was 9 minutes and 40 seconds behind the winner, but 4 minutes better than I did last week. So it was a ton of fun again.
Woo! All right, we finished. I got 51:25, but I started a little early. But it felt much better this week. It did not hurt nearly as bad.
Good.
But we'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye everybody. We'll see you next week.